In this video, I'm going to show you this mind-blowing Bitcoin chart. I'm going to show you this Wyckoff distribution pattern and the fact that Bitcoin was in phase A back here, and then Bitcoin entered into phase B, and then we had phase C, which is basically a small bull trap. And now to the important part, Bitcoin is currently in phase D. Now, here is where it gets interesting, where we talk about phase D, because according to Wyckoff himself, he says, anyone still in a long position during phase D is asking for trouble. So this is a big warning to all of you guys who are bulls, who are in a long position. And I'm gonna show you exactly what level to watch. If Bitcoin breaks this level, then this is the confirmation of the bearish scenario. And I'm gonna show you exactly where the target is, because it's all the way down here. And if you think that that sounds interesting, then I think that you should definitely watch this video. Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this Bitcoin video. So is it possible that Bitcoin is forming this pattern that could lead to a reversal? Well, let's take a look at this. I made a tweet over on Twitter. Make sure to follow me if you didn't already. And basically, I'm saying here that Bitcoin is in this Wyckoff distribution pattern and that Bitcoin is in phase D. And my prediction here is that a trend reversal is coming to the downside if the lows are broken. So this is a condition-based prediction. Only if the lows are broken will we see a trend reversal. But I'm going to show you exact. So this is the Wyckoff distribution pattern number 2 here. And I'm going to show you exactly what all of these phases are. And I'm going to show you that we are right here right now. As you can see in this tweet, I tweeted also the Bitcoin price. And you can clearly see the similarities here already. It is very, very similar. So let's get right into it. First of all, who is Wyckoff? Well, Richard D. Wyckoff from 1873 to 1934 was an early 20th century pioneer in the technical approach to studying the stock market. He is considered one of the 5 titans of technical analysis, along with Dow, Gann, Elliott, and Merrill. He started at early age, at 15, as a stock runner, and the rest is history here. You can go and read this if you want to. What we are going to focus on right now is this Wyckoff accumulation and distribution patterns. All right, so let's take a look at phase A, because we have phase A, phase B, phase C, and phase D, and then you have phase E here, which is the reversal. All right, so phase A in a distribution marks the stopping of the prior uptrend. So this uptrend is coming to an end. Going over to the Bitcoin price, you can see that this is the uptrend, and this is essentially phase A. We are stopping the uptrend and entering into this distribution pattern. Up to this point, demand has been dominant, and the first significant evidence of supply entering the market is provided by preliminary supply, which is right there, and the buying climax, which is this point right there. These events are usually followed by an automatic reaction and a secondary test of the buying climax. All right, so interestingly, we see this beautifully put here. The preliminary supply right here, the buying climax right there, and then this automatic reaction, which is this big sell-off here. Going back to this chart, we see here we have this automatic reaction after this buying climax, and then we see a retest here, which is below the buying climax. So here we have this automatic reaction, and then this retest. But as you can see, it is lower than the buying climax, so it's a failed retest, and that marks the end of phase A. So this means that we entered into phase B here. Let's take a look at that. The function of phase B is to build a cause in preparation for a new downtrend. During this time, institutions and large professional interests are disposing of their long inventory and initiating short positions in anticipation of the next markdown. So according to Wyckoff, this is the period where the institutions basically are taking profits and are preparing for the downtrend that is coming. All right, so that is phase B. Let's take a look at phase C, which is right here. Phase C is a test of the remaining demand. It is also a bull trap. It appears to signal the resumption of the uptrend, but in reality is intended to wrong foot uninformed breakout traders. Scrolling up here, we can see, so This here is phase C. It is a bull trap, and then it just reverses down into phase D. Going back to the chart, we can see that basically this could be, in my opinion, this phase C, where we see this. It looked like Bitcoin was going into this uptrend again, but this was a bull trap, and we came straight back down again, straight back into phase D, where I think that we are right now. So basically, we already saw this. We came in, and Bitcoin is currently exactly right here according to this chart. And basically, you can see that we're still above the previous low, and we have a low right there. Going back to the chart, we see that the low right there and there are not broken yet. Bitcoin is still above those lows. But going back to the Wyckoff chart, we can see that as soon as Bitcoin breaks the lowest low here, that is the initiation of this phase E, where Bitcoin is going to go into a big downtrend potentially. So this is why it's very, very important that Bitcoin holds above this level, which is the lowest low here at approximately $8,500. If you were to calculate the wick, the lowest wick is actually all the way down to 8.1, but I am going to focus first at this level, because zooming out we can see some previous significance at this specific level from way back here in February. So 8,450, that is my level to watch, and as long as Bitcoin is above this level, I still think it's possible that Bitcoin is in a bullish trajectory. But we are seeing the signs that we are most likely going to see a reversal here. And my analysis here and my prediction is that if Bitcoin breaks this key horizontal level, then that is the confirmation of the bear scenario, and Bitcoin is very likely to come down all the way down to $6,200, which is all the way down here. This is the Fibonacci golden pocket, and I think that that is the bearish scenario. So keep a very, very close eye on 8,450 in the next few days and weeks. So phase D arrives after the tests in phase C show us the last gaps of demand. So this bull trap basically. There are often multiple weak rallies within phase D. These represent excellent opportunities to initiate or add to profitable short positions. And this is the key point here. According to Wyckoff, anyone still in a long position during phase D is asking for trouble. So basically, we are in phase D now, and according to Wyckoff, it's possible that we might see small pushes up here that might look like we're going back up again, but these are actually just great opportunities to add to short positions before phase E, where we are actually going to break the support and start this downtrend. Like I said, this is not guaranteed, this is not confirmed yet, and like I said, as long as we are above 8.5, then we haven't actually seen a confirmation of this. But let's take a look at this phase D, and let's keep this in mind, pay full attention, because there is a risk that we are going to see a completion of this Wyckoff distribution pattern. Alright, so phase E is basically just depicting the unfolding of the downtrend. Alright, so as a summary, Bitcoin is in phase D. If Bitcoin breaks this support line, which is the low here, this means that Bitcoin is entering into phase E, and this means that Bitcoin is going into a reversal, possibly all the way down to $6,200. If Bitcoin keeps above this level, then we have not seen in confirmation of this, and Bitcoin could actually still go up. So pay full and close attention to this horizontal support. According to Wyckoff, this is not the time to play a long position. This is a time to look for short positions. This is not necessarily what I'm saying. This is what Wyckoff is saying according to the Wyckoff distribution pattern. But it really does seem like we are forming this pattern, as you can clearly see. I mean, the similarities are extremely striking. Look at this. You can just pause this and take a look at it yourself. And guys, thank you so much for giving me 2,500 likes yesterday. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. Next up, I would like to once again recommend you guys to go and read the Bitcoin Standard. If you read it once already, read it again. And actually, if you go down below this video, you will find an affiliate link to Amazon. And if you click that specific link, you will be going to this website, which is Amazon. and this page will show you the 5 Bitcoin books that I recommend. So this is a list. So click the link down below. You will be going directly to this list. Feel free to leave a like on this list here and buy the Bitcoin Standard. The 3 other favorite books I have is The Internet of Money from Andreas Antonopoulos, The Internet of Money Volume 2, and also Mastering Bitcoin, which is also by Andreas Antonopoulos. The Bitcoin Standard was written by Saifedean Ammous, and it's a fantastic, fantastic book about the monetary history and why Bitcoin has value. Next up, according to this Reddit user, Chase Bank is down, or at least it was down almost 1 day ago. And according to this Reddit users, he cannot move or transfer funds, ATM doesn't work, 2K missing, #1 trending on Twitter. And this is yet another daily reminder why the banking system is flawed and why Bitcoin has value and why Bitcoin is the perfect alternative to this broken system we are using currently. Bitcoin will eventually take over. That is my opinion. And I think that it's only a matter of time before people really wake up to the flaws of the banking system. But so far, there hasn't really been a good alternative. But as soon as people research Bitcoin, it will become obvious to them why the previous system was just so flawed. And it's just hard to see it maybe when you're used to the system and when you don't see that there is an alternative. But you and me, we are both proof of how quick it can go. As soon as you read about Bitcoin, all of these light bulbs just go off in your head and you just realize, wow, Bitcoin is changing everything. And we've been living with a old and very, very unmodern, very bad system for a long time. And yeah, I think that this is extremely bullish for Bitcoin, the fact that banks are closing down. We're seeing massive inflation, central banks printing currency like never before. This is just, I mean, every single day we get more and more reasons to buy Bitcoin. So even though my technical analysis today was indicating a potential short-term downtrend, I am still extremely bullish on Bitcoin for the long term. And don't you ever mix short-term and downtrend. They are completely different things. If Bitcoin breaks down from here, then that's just another massive opportunity to accumulate Bitcoin for the massive bull run that is coming within the next 1 or 2 years here. In my opinion, every single day is an amazing day to accumulate Bitcoin. That is the word that I live by, and I hope that you guys understand why I am saying this. Now, let me take a look at a few of your comments. For the wages of sin is death says, yes, I like you looking at comments to show us your input with our ideas and feelings to give some different perspectives. Thank you for saying that. So yesterday I asked you guys if you enjoy this segment where I answer your comments, and it seems like some of you do like this. So I will take a look at a few more comments. Glenn says, Carl sounds like an exhausted bull. Props for actually putting forward an objective video without just calling moon. Well, I'm not really sure exactly what you mean here by Carl sounds like an exhausted bull. Throughout the history of my channel, I've always been called out for being either too bullish or too bearish. And that's just how it goes when you are doing videos. So yeah, some people, they call me a perma bull and some people call me a perma bear. But just like you said here, I think I'm just trying to be objective here, and I want to show you the bearish scenario, the bullish scenario, and if the price is looking bearish, then I will have to show you that. If the price is looking bullish, then of course I'm gonna show you that. It's important to not be emotionally attached to one scenario. Crypto.Johnny says, Carl, would love to see your portfolio. Any chance you could do an episode on your coins that you own? It's actually quite simple. Currently, I hold approximately 90 to 93% Bitcoin and something like 7% or so Ethereum. Ethereum I bought a few months ago. I did sell most of my altcoins back in 2018 before the big altcoin crash, as I've said so many times before. But yeah, so my portfolio is quite simple. Mostly Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum. I'm not planning to change that drastically in the next few months, but if I do plan on doing any drastic changes, I will let you guys know. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And guys, if you are holding Ethereum, I would love to know about your thoughts. So please comment down below. Are you holding Ethereum? Why are you holding Ethereum? And are you bullish on this DeFi trend that is happening? But thank you for watching this video. And if you haven't seen this video, then click right there, right now. And I will see you guys tomorrow.